about to log the Bullitt, and we're about to do some logging idle for right now after we did the spark plug change for the motor because it was way overdue. So we're going to start that now. So I'm going to start that. Of course, check communication. Okay. View. Start the run. Initializing. Looks good. We're getting data. So we're going to just do a little bit of an idle log for right now. I've seen like 20 cops today, so I'm not foreseeing a reason to go driving, especially if I want to go watt. This design was hydro dipped. Got a design for the intake manifold, so that's going to get done soon. But wanted to get this car a little bit of an idle log, seeing as it was way overdue. So basically the car sounds much better than it did with the old spark plugs. So definitely sounds much healthier. So coolant temp, coolant's getting up there, it's starting to warm up, which is good. Long-term fuel trim, the other long trim fuel trim, short trim, the other short trim, there's spark, MAF AD counts, battery voltage is good. Real good, considering the car is sat about a week now. Went on a little bit of vacation. Intake air temp. Back to coolant. So obviously the coolant's going to keep rising until it's at operating temperature, and I'm going to take it for a little drive around the block, see if I can drive it around the block. Might get it up to the high RPM, might reflash the tune. So we'll catch you in a little bit, guys. Looks like we're good to go. We're gonna set the limiter to that because we're gonna try and take it to 7,000 RPM. All right, let's do it. Then we're gonna do another log and we'll capture this on film. I'm hoping today it could be done. All right, so we're gonna put that down. Hoping we can get the log today, driving at 7,000 RPM. That would be very, very cool. Looks like it's setting up what it's got to do. And we'll come back after it's done. Okay, looks like we're done. All right, good to go. Car in the tune, getting adequate again. Gonna do another log. Okay, so first we're gonna check the plugs, but by first you got to remove the strut bar. So once the strut bar is out the way, just toss it on the ground. We're now going to go for the coil packs, all 8, and handy dandy impact gun. We'll make that happen real fast. Okay, so got these loosened. Gonna disconnect coil packs. Pull it out nice and slow. Put them down like so that you don't lose them or the hardware. So we're just gonna put that there. We're gonna know 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4, or some order for the driver's side. Okay, disconnect that, disconnect that. Pull it out slowly. Also note when doing this, get the car warm, take the plugs out. Has always been my strategy to do so. Also helps get these out lickety split when you're dealing with the plugs. Okay, come on, there you go. Gotta put that down. Disconnect the last guy. Anybody who knows dealing with these plugs, you need the right socket size. And that happens to be 9/16, but we've got the right socket. 9/16. So now we're gonna get these out. Gonna pop it in. Come on. Okay, so we got the first plug out. Looks okay, but I don't know. But we have different plugs to go with anyway. Okay, so here's this plugs from the driver's side. This one was this cylinder closest to the front of the car, and looks like the electrode has broken off. And the same with this cylinder This electrode looks like it's broken out. And this was the cylinder closest to the passenger where this happened. I'm gonna see if we can focus in on that. Okay, so if we look at the spark plug, it's loose. Same thing with this one. It's a little loose. So, kind of a problem. But we're gonna put this back together, see if I can bring this over to somebody who can get the electrodes out, and I'll have to obviously replace the other plugs because these two look like the worst. But we're gonna put it back together and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so plugs are back in for the most part. I'm going to be bringing this over to somebody to get the remaining electrodes out. And then when that's all done, they will take out this plug and that plug, and then these two plugs will also be done at that time once I get the car back, because I'm going to do that myself. I just need these two cylinders to be taken care of by somebody with the right tools. I do not possess the tools. So, hand tight. So, yes, going to bring this over. I'm going to do a startup once these are all tightened down. Doing hand tight because it shouldn't be any tighter, and I strongly believe that. Tighten by hand, and we're gonna do a little startup now. Fuel trims look good. Well, we're not going to run it too much because I want to get those two electrodes done with. So, guys, we'll see you later. Stay tuned for our next video. Thanks for watching.
Say bye-bye.